turned to Watcher of Realms for a little bit of another movement session over here. I've gotten Arrogance on the screen because I want to go ahead and promote him. I do have the materials that it takes to get some of the raids earlier to ensure that I get that. And so I'm ready to go. And I think that with this promotion, I'm going to unlock this talent here. Demon Bow inflicts burning on the target. Burning deals 20% continuous magic damage per second. Burning effects from different sources can coexist, so good news. Alright, Demon Blades in normal stance, 30% chance to increase hero's attack speed by 40 for 10 seconds, and that stacks up to 3 times. So, very cool, and I definitely want to grab that. So, let's get this. Let's see what we have with anything. Alright, so that also increased all of his skills, enhanced those a little bit as well. Alright, now, we've got him promoted. Looks like I had a quest to promote heroes one time as well. I think I have something that's going to finish whenever I promote heroes 3 times today. I'm not sure what it is right now, but I think there's something. Don't have quite enough to star her up. Let's see, I would have to star her up in order to promote her. I'm way low to promote Ain. That's too bad. It would be cool because it looks like his talent would be enhanced so that when there are allies in range, his attacks would ignore an extra 15% of his enemy's defense, which would pump his DPS up a good bit as well. Definitely would not hurt to have that going on. But alas, alack, that's not the way. Let's keep going and see if there's anybody else here who I can promote or who I could quickly promote if I got just a few more pieces of something or something like that. Alright, it's looking like they're all pretty low on the things that they would need in order to promote them, unfortunately. I do think that I need to get a couple of people promoted just for the for that quest. I believe it's promote 3 heroes that I need to do today, so I can promote her. I don't think she's very good, and I wouldn't otherwise do it, but I feel like maybe I go ahead and do it this time because I just, I need to promote somebody, and she's got what it takes to do it.
What are you looking at?
What?
Never seen a hook before?
See, there's a reason I turned off voiceovers, and she is one of the reasons. She's about as obnoxious as they come, everything that I've heard her say, so there we go. Alright, so we promoted her up in spite of our clear misgivings. Let's see, is there somebody else here we can quickly promote? Is this my second copy of this girl, or is this my first? I guess it's my first of Dagna. Let's see, what about this awakening business? Do I have anybody I can awaken her with? I think so is the thing. I do have a level 1, and I could do this. Alright, that seems like not a bad idea. And then I could promote her as well. She is a lord. 3-star psychic power, got one of those. Alright, sure, why not, right? Why not? Now, go back to her. Ah, I clicked poorly. Try again. Now we'll go back over to her. Because again, I have to promote somebody. And it looks like we have plenty of these little insignias, so I will promote her. Why not? Let's get that knocked out. Okay, now we unlocked self-healing. There's nothing wrong with that. So excellent. Self-healing unlocked. Alright, get out of here. And go to quests. Promote heroes 1 time. Got the 10 diamonds from that. Looks like I need to do a few more things on the weekly, but on the daily, I've finished all my stuff, which is good since it's 12:30 my time, approximately. Let's go ahead and check the black market and see if there's anything fun on there. there's a mythic extract over here, which is cool, but not worth 400 diamonds, I don't think. Other than that, let's see, what else do we have going? We have a check mark here, that seems good. Alright, looks like we have enough stuff that we can complete this precautions, which is good, because I think we have to complete some more things in the trading hall in order to get this, the camp, wherever it may be, to upgrade. We have to cook one magic rainbow surprise and trade 200 items in the harbor. So it doesn't actually look like I do need to do this yet. So maybe I'll wait on it for the nonce. That seems like probably the best idea. What else do I need to go sailing for? I need to cook a magic rainbow surprise. Let's see, what does it take to cook a magic rainbow surprise? Looks like I still need one of these golden birch saps. So let's come over here and see if we can get ourselves a golden birch sap. That would come from here. We can't set sail right now. Can we upgrade? Nope, can't upgrade. Okay, well, nothing doing over there, I guess. Let's see here. We have... Did I check the mine yet? I may have, I may not have. Click the mine and we get 800 gold coins, 500 XP potions, and 6 stamina. Cool. Didn't even realize you could get stamina from the mine. I may have actually gotten stamina and still not realized that you could get stamina. I'm not sure. Alright, so we got all that. Now what? Feel like there was something I was trying to do, and that was seconds ago. So seconds have come and gone. You know what? I think it was events and Brave Conquest. Nope, wrong one. Events and Corridor of Glory. Nope, not that. Try again. Ooh, there it is. Scroll exploration. Made it. Alright, promote any hero 3 times during the event. That's the one I was trying to do. And we get 200,000 gold coins for that. Plus we get to move on to the next thing. Clear any stage 20 times during the event. And we get 10 master keys. I have 30 of those. Really don't know what they're for, but this seems to be going to tell me maybe. The general item for all gear dungeon challenges can be obtained in gear grade 1, 2, and 3. It won't be removed and can be used only after dungeon keys are depleted. What does it mean? I don't know. General item for all gear dungeon challenges. I must not know what a gear dungeon challenge is. That must be different than a gear raid. I have no idea. Never have I experienced a gear dungeon that I'm aware of. We can claim these 2 things here. We got 100 diamonds and 10 master keys. Whatever a master key is, I'm sure it's wonderful. We will surely clear some stages, 20 stages, during this event, which is a few days long. I'm sure we will. On Brave Conquest, we earn points by looting gear pieces and meteorites from Gear Raid and Artifact Material Raid. So we get a few pieces here. We've got a huge stamina potion. We've got 40 diamonds, and we've got 5 legendary skill crystal shards. Not bad. Let's see here. We've got a we've got a zombie invasion to do. That'll give us some trial. Some auto battler things, I believe. We've got. I think that's really kind of the only thing as far as that goes that we've got to do. I wanted to look how many summoning crystals. Okay, so I currently have 80 summoning crystals. And although this is a cool thing, this crazy invocation of spirits here, I'm gonna go ahead and keep holding off on using those for that purpose. Because the Frostfall Jamboree is coming in just a couple of days, and there's absolutely no reason to use all of my summoning crystals in advance of that. I will try to use another one probably tomorrow, but not today. Alright. Looks like I still have an XP bonus for another 1 hour and 1 minute, but I'm very, very low on stamina. I could go and do something that requires stamina, but let's go and have a look at the Pantheon. I don't really recall exactly what we were doing here, but I feel like we could go and give one of these another go. Got the trial. Well, this is interesting. Okay, click go here, and it looks like we're on stage 5. And I suspect we probably are going to get slaughtered because we only have a few people we can use here. Map info. Okay, I remember what the situation here is. There's only, I only have the one marksman in the team. And so these lizard flies can slip by pretty easily, and I was not able to get all 3 stars on stage 4, and I don't know, I guess I haven't tried stage 5 yet. It says first time, but stage 4 was pretty tricky to get through, and I lost I lost some of them through there. I don't know, 1 or 2, I guess. This doesn't really look okay. It looks a little bit different because we have 3 of the summoning portals for our opponents, but otherwise it looks about the same. The problem is we've got these lizard flies, and I'm afraid they could be a problem. I don't know, we'll see. It depends on how many there are and whether Brian can hold down the fort or not on that. I can give it a go. Odds are I will lose this, but that's okay. I actually don't mind losing that much. Suggested BP for the stage is 143,360. We, of course, have 132,465. So this is outstripping us pretty badly. And that, by the way, is with the bonus of having the Lord skill and the Lord and having being the Pantheon bonuses there. So, it is what it is. What can you do, right? I will go ahead and give it a try. I'm kind of looking right now to see what my game plan is. Game plan is not great, but we'll give it a go. If we lose, we lose now. Doesn't even cost stamina to do this, so it's not really a big deal. F2 Apg won this 5-star Lord Hero King. I don't know what that means, and I don't know who F2P Apg is either. Probably I've already made a mistake here. She probably can't even kill this, and yeah, she definitely can't. So let's restart. Then the only option here is to try to get out the dwarf here. Blockade that side of things. I don't know if I'll be able to or not. Will I have time? I think I will. Maybe. Yes, I will. Alright, so we can throw him out. And if they can hold off things for a whole minute, then I can get somebody else out to help with this situation. Not sure I have time though. Did not have time. Okay. In that case, is there anything I can do? It's not looking good. I guess I could put Rex out here, block that off. But we've got a fly coming along at speed. I suppose I could put her facing this way, because I think they're gonna have to go across this. She can start helping out with that situation there. I can put the healer out here and face her this way to help with that. This isn't a great solution, but it's better than the nothing I otherwise have. So we can then put this girl this way and then put Aang behind her. They don't have any heals, but I think this girl has a bit of a self-heal of some kind. It's not great. It's not going to hold up, but with all things considered, you know, I feel like this might be the best move. Uncertain. Fortunately, that was just a mage, so we were able to get through it. Not sure how it's going to end up. We've got him. I could go ahead on this side just to get a little extra DPS before before they get to crew over there, who is going to be the least DPS on the right side. I could do that, no real sense in it, but I could just wait until they get a little closer. We have a healer on one side, but we don't have a healer on the right side. Unfortunately. It's not great over there. We did make it through that stage insanely. I think it was kind of a close one, but we made it. I mean, you know, I'll take it. A win's a win, right? We got 15 of these Might Insignia 2s and 210 XP potions. That was there was a whole fight right there. Alright, we complete this. Next level's gonna be real tough. We go to the Pantheon, and we can assemble and dismantle, and we need how many? It's 1-to-2 ratio. We have 4 that we need. So, we can do it, and it'll cost us 10,000 gold and 8 of these insignia tokens. Turns out I didn't need to do that many. I misunderstood the way that worked. That's alright. Still good. In that case, we could probably just do 2 more of these and get all that we need to get this level. Cool. That works. It looks like I actually just need to go down, but I can't do it because I don't have. Oh, this is neat. We've got double XP bonus and 50 diamonds to claim there. Alright, so we claim that, we come back over here, and I don't have any way to level up any more than we have, so it's not great. Unfortunately, I can't go back and do this one that I didn't get the 3 stars on. Wish I could, but it won't let me. I can only move forward because I've already used my repeat apparently today, so we could try this, see how bad it's going to be first on the map. Same kind of situation, but probably a little tougher. Tougher is going to be real hard for me. So, we'll try. Okay. I'm going to put Dalen down first, as before. I don't really think there's any option there. I will put her in a different spot, maybe? I don't know if that's helpful or not to put her one back. It gives her a second more before she gets hit. But I don't know. I'm uncertain on this, if that's a good idea or not. Certainly I shouldn't have put him there. I could have put him one back easily, and it would have made more sense to do so. He's just getting absolutely destroyed, you know. I can do it. Oof, it's just not good. It's pretty terrible. Alright, let's restart this. That didn't go at all well. Let's try this again. Let's try putting her as far back as possible. And then we'll do the same with him. Is that a good idea? I'm not really sure. But it's kind of just the idea I'm going to go with at the moment and see whether I like it in a minute or not, you know? Um, throw him back here too. And then what? I don't know. We'll see. See what happens. It makes the fight start a little bit later, and maybe we get a bit of defense. That was the hope. I don't know that it's a grand hope, but if we stick him out, will that help? I'm not sure. It's not really feeling particularly helpful. However, we got to do something or we're going to lose Dalen. We don't have anybody to shoot this fly with here, but maybe I can get Brian out in time. This is just an absolute struggle, and it's not looking good on any front, but I don't know. We'll see. So far, we've made it. Let's throw this. I feel like let's throw aim down. You know, I want to put him. Ah, man, I don't know. I want to put him on the other side, really, because that would be its best location, but I don't think I have a choice here. I'm gonna have to put him there, and then put her here, I think. Then again, the other side had the heels. I don't know. It's a tough one. All I know is we're about to get overwhelmed one way or another. I think things don't pick up. We're on number 9 of 28. Okay, I mean, Brienne's being able to hit those guys okay. I'm not sure. Is this a good formation? I wouldn't say so, but maybe it's the best that I've got for the moment. I'm just struggling to get these guys out, so the difficulty level here is real, you know? Oh, wait, I don't want to use that until the right one. And then with him too, same. Unfortunately, down with Brienne, and that's a real problem because there's so much of the DPS, and more importantly, we have this vision fly coming. He is going to simply fly over everything, and there went aim. It's no bueno. Got a real problem here. I don't know if Brienne will even be back in time. No, she's not even going to be back in time to kill these flies. It's going to be 2 that just go through and nothing to do about it. We got... they're able to hold them off over there a little bit, but I don't know that it's going to matter in the end. The flies are about to make it in, and again, there's nothing I can do about that whatsoever. The positioning was definitely not the best. What can I say, you know? I've got what I've got to work with, and that's about it. I suppose I'll stick her here. I don't know which side they're coming from next. Actually, that's funny because they're all out right now. Oh, well. Can we put him down? Sure, why not? It's facing this way while we're at it. Maybe we'll at least hit the right people instead of looking into the nothingness like poor old Brienne over there. It's okay. Eventually, we win this fight over here. Just have to, you know what? I'll go ahead and undeploy the one that I just stuck out so that I can then redeploy her for, it's gonna go a lot faster than what's happening over there right now. It's terrible. But, we do technically clear this stage. So that's something. I guess we take what we can get in this regard. Had to put our high DPS ain't out over there. What do we have over here? Oh yeah, factions being increased. Yeah. It's funny. Another few seconds here before Brienne gets back out. Sad. She's basically the DPS of the team. And now we can see its health start going down. As soon as she comes out, boom, boom, boom. No problem. Alright, so we did clear it. We didn't have the soul core intact. What can you do? We got 18 of these Might Insignia 2s, 210 XP potions. So let's look at this just for fun. Yeah, Brienne, even though she was dead for an incredibly long time, and then I had to redeploy her, so I picked her back up. So she was out of the fight for 2 minutes, at least. And yet she did the vast majority of the damage. It's crazy. Alright, so we complete that, and I mean, that's one of the starter characters, you know? That's my high DPS on this team. So, we did manage to finish stage 6 somehow. It was a struggle, but we did it. Can I use any of these? Yes, I can. Alright, cool. I can assemble and dismantle to get some more pieces here. I need 8 pieces, so what I disassemble 4 of these, I suppose, to get indicos. And then we can upgrade to the next level. Then we can upgrade to the next level, and the next level. So cool. We got some bonuses to things. It's good, because we sorely needed them. Now we can go to the faction trial again, and head over here. Now, stage 7. It's not likely. That time was not easy, and this time is likely to be much more difficult. Their BP is going to go up. There's going to come a point at which Brienne simply cannot continue to kill the flies. Okay, we got a different map, so there's a possibility here. Different arrangement could make a big difference. We have 2 soul shards to defend. We have 3 portals. Looks like we've got some Lichen flies incoming. We've got some skeleton motos, skeleton soldiers, skeleton mages, mutants rat, and doomers rat. So it could be okay. We'll see. Have to cover probably both of the portals because we don't know where those float flies are going to come in. Mostly what we have is defenders. Fighters, defenders, 1 healer, and 1 marksman. That's the team. Suggested BP for the stage is 200,704. Our current BP is 132,817. Somehow that seems not quite the same. It's alright. Let's give it a go. Alright, let's see. First and foremost, I'm gonna throw her out. I think, you know what? How about right here? Why not? I don't know where they're coming from first. May as well be here. They're going a circuitous route. That's nice. That one's coming straight. So I know we're gonna need to go on both sides. So I'm gonna go ahead and go up and down like this. I need to get the dwarf out just as a blocker for now. Could have put one back and it would have made sense, but that's alright. Let me just take what we can get here. Looks like, oh, okay, I thought I was gonna have to throw that one out, but I'm not yet, as luck would have it. I could put her down. If I put her here, she can hit him, Is it important for a 2? I'm not sure, but why not? Let's give it a shot. This is our first attempt at this. We'll see how it looks in a minute. I guess, I guess we're building a very strange wall here. It's a terrible, terrible wall. And I don't like it one bit. I've made some serious errors in placement, but that's okay. Oh, yes. You go down, block, do that thing. Alright, they've killed Dalen. That's okay. We didn't need Dalen anyway. Dalen did what she was there for. Unfortunately, that is not good. Definitely being overrun. Couldn't get those flies. Can't get these guys either. And dying. Alright, well, that's okay. We'll give it another go, and this time I'm going to try to place this a little bit better. That was absolutely abysmal. Challenge again, and we'll see if we can place this a bit better than before. We know a little bit more now than we did. We gotta get, really kind of gotta get Dalen out first, for sure, regardless. We can put her out, and again, I think I better put her across. What if instead we pick her up and put her over here and face this way and try to hit those flies and give her a little bit more time to hit the flies, since we know now that they come from there. We'll stick out the dwarf. He's, he's gonna get beaten up pretty hard, but I think he can survive it. I don't know if he can keep all 3 of them out or not, but he can survive it. And then we can stick her here. Now we've got somebody to try to heal our guys a little bit. We can put Rick's out, I guess up top, because he's going to hit 2 waves instead of just 1. And mostly I think they're coming from that way for the bigger guys. We're going to run into a problem real soon down here at the bottom, I'm afraid. And there it is. The problem has presented itself. But I'll throw her down. I wanted to put somebody in front of Boru, but well, that option wasn't much of an option, I'm afraid. Okay. I think this is kind of the best we can do at the moment. It's too bad that our DPS is kind of has to be over there at the upper right. Oh no, things are happening bad over here. Let's go ahead and blow up Brienne's ultimate. Try to get some DPS done over there. Well, it's not looking good. Give Aim his ultimate. Let's see now. Can we get anybody else out? Someday it's bound to happen. It's a tense fight over here. We've got 4 incoming and only 1 blocker at the moment. One of them slipping by. They've made it. We've breached our defenses. It's not good. 15 of 28. And we've got another few seconds. Aim is just not going to be able to do much here, I'm afraid. I'm going to just go on by him. Dang, that is a shame. I don't know how much better I can do. I'll try it again. But it wasn't great. I do think Brienne almost certainly has to be over there, unfortunately. Let me see if there's anything I can do differently. I mean, of course, there's always something that one can do differently. I feel like maybe we start with putting her out. It gives us, I don't know, it gives us a little less necessity to, you know what? Maybe that's the first mistake. Let's change that. Let's restart. Try putting Brienne up here first. She'll get a little head start on those guys. Is that going to help? I'm not sure. But we can then put her down here to block off this oncoming group of guys. Of course, it's not great. Um, we're still going to have to try to get something going here, but we can build up a better initial defense. It'll help, and so that we're not quite on, on the defensive. I mean, we are on the defensive. Let's not pretend that this is anything but that. But maybe we're a little less on the back foot than we were. Okay, we've got Rex. He might be the best option for here. And then we can put aim behind him. Borut is doing a great job over there, keeping those guys off of her. We can put aim here to help with the DPS situation there. They're building up, and there's only so much that can be done. I'll throw this one here just to put another, it's essentially a replacement tank. And they did act as a distraction for a second at the very least. Kane is, fighting the good fight over there. He won't last very long. And, wow, that was a close one. I thought that might be it for him, honestly, right there. He did make it longer than I thought he would. And so we got two who got through. But, I mean, that could be worse. I feel like somehow, though, we're doing worse than we were when we had less planning. Not sure, but it feels like that. And maybe we should not have put in, I don't know, I'm not sure. It's a tough call. Regardless, it's a lost cause, because honestly, at this point, we've got broken soul shards, so nothing to do about that. Not sure. Don't know how to make that go better with what we've got right now. All right. So we got up to stage 7. That's not bad considering the team that we're working with. It's okay. Not bad. Not bad. All right. Let's go back out of here. And what do we have now? We've got a mine over here we can come check on. Claim 2 insignia marksman 2s, 950 gold, 5 stamina, and 550 hero XP potions. Alright, pop out of there. Over here we have this check mark, but I think it just means that we could get this precautions thing. I don't know that I want to right now, because I'm not sure what I want to do with that stuff at this moment. What else do I need? At some point I'm going to have a look at that demon soldier thing. But not yet. Let's look at this. Obtain 5 shelter insignias of any rarity from faction trial. Well, yeah, that would be cool and all. That's not where I'm sitting, I'm afraid, right now. I'm at 0 of 5 currently. Not sure again how to improve that. We go here, but I don't know that there's much much to do about the situation at the moment. Um, Random upgrade on skills. Could do that. I do have the dust and everything. Before I choose to do that, I would like to make sure she's the one I want to do it on. Mind you, she's not a bad choice. Um, and she's one of my top DPS purples. I might could do one for her and one for her. It's not really a bad idea. Um, any of these guys could benefit. What's this? During the ultimate, the hero and allies gain damage increase. That's really good too. I mean, all of these are good, and unfortunately, we only have so much of this epic skill dust. So I don't really know where to put it. This would increase the DPS pretty much across, no matter where it goes. There's only two options. Split shot, that one would make the cooldown 2 seconds faster, but that's still tantamount to the same thing. It's increasing DPS. This one would increase my fellows, my compatriots' damage, and then this one would just increase Aim's damage. If I could guarantee that his would increase his allies' damage, then I would actually do him because I feel like that would be overall more beneficial. But since I can't, maybe I go ahead and do hers and we just know we're going to get a damage increase from it. Let's go ahead and do it. Sure, go for it. Got the cooldown of -2 seconds. Well, alright. That's really not all that surprising. Those need that kind of skill crystal. So who else? Who else? We can do once for Phelan, which is probably just going to increase DPS. Yes, it's just going to increase your DPS. That's alright. That's what I want to do. It doesn't matter where it goes as far as that goes. Alright, so passive damage +7. Alright, cool. That works for me. Alright. I mean, hey, we've got enough left that I could do him as well, but then that would be that much longer before I get to do it with somebody else's. So I don't know that I want to. Maybe not right now. Let's do the quick claim and give over here. Alright, let's see. Let's go over to events and see what I'm on because I've already forgotten what I'm on here. Clear any stages 20 times during the event. Well, that's all fine and well, but I don't have 20 that I want to do right now. Oh, look at that. Apparently I'm number 2 in this one right now. That's cool. Some mystery of artifacts. That's the artifact material rate to win trophies and redeem rewards. Ends in 1 day. So that's cool. Now what? I think I'll need to check the war room. I haven't done the Hoard Rift since the first day I did it was that day before yesterday, maybe. I haven't done the Demonic Crusade at all. Have I done Tide? I think I've done Tide today. I did. Okay. Let's see. Drake's Chasm, I certainly haven't done today. I wonder if there's anything I should do. You know what? Let's go check on that healer. I also don't know what kind of artifacts I might have, or if I equipped them all, or what's the deal with that? But let's first go check on this healer, Autumn. Can we do anything worthwhile to assist this character? I'm unsure. It doesn't look great. Let's try quick equip. No, nothing there. Alright, how about a random upgrade, which means an upgrade to initial rage plus 100, skill cost minus 100 on gold equals boom, which would increase critical damage to all allies in range, excluding the caster lasting for 17 seconds. Seems like that's a good idea. We have plenty of dust and a spell crystal, two of them. So let's go ahead and upgrade her. Essentially upgrading her utility. And then we'll do it again. This time it'll increase the crit damage by 20% and effect duration plus 3%. That seems like it can't go wrong. That should help us fight the dragon a little more successfully. Alright, what else can I do? Really not much. I think that's as good as I can get, most likely. We don't have any way to awaken her. Artifact, I feel like we have an artifact on her. Increases healing effect by 5 when HP is at maximum. Additionally, increases healing effect by 5. She is probably as good as she can get right now. Let's see about forging. I don't know really why we need to forge the thing. Well, we didn't just get the thing, but apparently this is the way it's done. The forgeable items, 11 of the epic ones. I guess we try those on for size here. We can see what happens. Consuming rage. What does it do? Increases crit rate by 5% upon entering combat. When a critical hit lands, increases crit rate by an extra 5%. Cool, that sounds good. I mean, why not, right? Tab close. I don't know that I want to, well, I'm not sure. Okay, so this is just for forging epic artifacts. I'm not sure which ones I want to spend it on because I don't really know how easy these are to get yet, the meteorites. I mean, we get them from the artifact raids, but I don't know enough about it yet to put too much of it on my people. I have right now, looks like I have this one on him. I wonder what, do I have anything better? I have no idea. Perhaps. I don't know what these things do at all. That's a healing effect one. Okay, that was a class specific one down there. Well, let's just see. What does the game think would be better? Currently I have this one equipped, this war song. Okay, hold on. Let's see. We could enhance it, or we could, hold on. Let me see what we have. Artifact locked. No, that doesn't seem like what I want to do. Basically, I could enhance it. That's pretty much what it has to say about it. Increases damage dealt by 5%. Eliminating an enemy grants an extra damage increase of 5%, lasting 5 seconds. I mean, that's pretty good. But let's see if we have something better for him. Increases crit rate by 5% upon entering combat. When a critical hit lands, increases crit rate by an extra 5%. I wonder what his crit rate is. And how do I find out? Oh, no. It's a whole thing. What's your crit rate, dude? Let's see if we have anything better there. We don't. Or at least it doesn't think you do. You might. Who knows? Skills? No. Attributes? Maybe exclamation. Yeah, okay. Magnifying glass did it. Um, okay. We have here crit rate. His crit rate looks like is 88%. That's pretty good. His critical damage looks like 202.5%. Not sure why it has this um, like this instead of just telling us what the stats are, instead of like, hey, here you go, do some math. Of course, 0 plus some amount isn't like advanced math or anything, but still, it's kind of odd the way to do it. Um, yeah, it's a little strange. I wonder why it does it this way. Let's see what this says. Nothing important as far as that's concerned. Okay, so it's showing where it comes from. The gear is giving it this, the artifacts are giving it that, the other stuff's giving it the other thing. That's what we're seeing on this screen. It's interesting. So the gear is what's giving the crit rate to Arrogance. Um, all right. With all that in mind, let's hop back over here to the artifact in question, and we don't want to go to Forge. What I want to do. Oh, well, that wasn't what I wanted to do. That was terrible. All right. Um, when I do the quick equip, it throws this on. I don't know how I feel about that. I guess it's okay. I don't think that it's great for what I am doing here because I'm not going to be killing an enemy right now. I'm not sure how I feel about it. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know how to just look at the list of things that we have in the same way that we do on other pages. I could go ahead and enhance this up, I suppose, so that we get something, but I don't really know what we get. I guess all of this gets increased. The HP and the attack. Does the damage go up? I don't know. Let's see what happens if I click enhance. So basically HP and enhancement, or HP and attack go up when I click enhance. And it costs 4 of those little meteorite guys. Alright, good to know. The other question is, do we have all of our people equipped with anything, much less their best thing? I don't know. What's this promote? Consuming Rage increases crit rate by 5% upon enemy combat. When a crit hit lands, increases crit rate by an extra 5%. At level 2, it increases crit rate by 6% upon enemy combat. So it goes up 1% on the crit rate to level it up. So you have to enhance the thing up to level 10, and then you can increase its level, it looks like. Okay, good to know. What is the plus sign? Oh. Oh, wow, okay. So it's to sell it, maybe? I think. Sell it for meteorites, it looks like. Alright, cool, good to know. I don't know much of what I'm doing. It occurs to me, though, to wonder if my faction guys all had on artifacts or not. It feels like they could benefit from it. It looks as though perhaps I did throw something on almost all of them. Not him, I guess. And not him. So we were missing a couple. And I don't have a spare one for old Rex. Sad times. Sad times. I wonder what we stuck on him. What does it do? Crit rate Okay, it's the crit rate one. Well, that's cool. That's cool. All right. Good to know. Um, all right. What now? I suppose, what's this I wonder? Hyperion's Blessing increases XP obtained through battle by 5%, increases gold obtained through battle by 5%. Inactive increases guild coins obtained through individual quests in guild by 10%. Let's put Pantheon rewards and see what it says. Okay, it's just showing us, I guess, what we get in Pantheon. All right, cool. In that case, I think I've finished almost all that stuff, and we can go to. Gotta go to World. It's 1:15 a.m. That's gonna reset, and I better go to bed at some point tonight. All right, we've got Drake's Chasm in here, and it looks as if we've had Chris attack the Easy Dragon. Looks like Bogajoa, AV2525, and Crix have each attacked the Hard Dragon. And Bogajoa and AV2525 each attacked the Nightmare Dragon. So I could potentially kill off the Hard Dragon. I don't know that I could. I can do at least 16% of its health if if I just did the auto, or the auto battler, I could do that much. Why don't I go over here to this and see what we've got here? One thing, what kind of assists are there available right now? So we've got Regulus from Malboja. This is, I don't know, Raisin from Digging in You. I don't know Raisin. Sounds like a necromancer. It is a marksman, level 60. Attack is 4973 on this one. And the ultimate is hurls a lightning spear and locks onto the target, dealing one instance of 200% damage and triggering all activated Drums of War. Drums of War, when triggered, launches a thunderbolt that strikes the target, dealing 50% damage. Afterwards, basic attack becomes 2 consecutive strikes for 20 seconds, with each strike dealing 100% damage. During this duration, Drums of War can no longer be activated. When the ultimate ends, consumes all activated Drums of War. Now, obviously, Drums of War must be something that is an ability of Raisin that we can't see from the screen. Alright, so that's good to know. We also have over here Xeris. Xeris is very good. We've seen him before, we've used him before. It's from player 136766258. Don't know if that's what I want to do or not. We have here a level 51 Nisandi. That's a very good healer, as a matter of fact. Almost tempted to grab that healer. But we'll continue looking here. We've got from Mar, Vlad Dracula, and he has 3,413 attack. His ultimate is you can choose and charge to an unoccupied ground tile within 3 tiles, dealing 500 AoE damage to up to 7 enemies in path. If cast in place, deals 360 AoE damage to up to 10 enemy targets within 2 tiles. After casting, increases the hero's block by 2 for 15 seconds, and deals up to 30% increased damage and takes up to 30% reduced damage based on the number of enemy units within 2 tiles. Max effect at 5 units. For maybe 2525, we have a level 50 Edril. Edril is very good DPS, 5,159 attack on her. Lord Sigma has Boreas. 7,927 attack on him. He is a mage, and I think he's all about the freezing. He's very good utility. From Lexius, we have a level 50 Solitude. Somebody was telling me that Solitude was their first legendary pool. 5,333 attack, and the ultimate says, when triggered, deals 380% extra damage in a larger range for 35 seconds, inflicting burning every time the hero attacks. The effect duration is increased by 1 second for every kill during the skill. That would be cool, but not for the dragon. Hex is very good. His attack is 5,993. His ultimate is Mad Truth. When triggered, increases damage by 100% and attack speed by 100%, reduces attack interval by 50%, and replaces all cards with the Joker. This effect lasts for 30 seconds. The Joker deals 400% damage 3 times and inflicts burning for 5 seconds. So the Mad Truth is very good. That's from Evan Wumbo. Now, I don't know which one's the right choice, or if, in fact, there is a right choice. The thing with Miss Sandy is she's a healer, but she also does some other fun things. When triggered, increases the hero's healing multiplier by 20%, immediately heals all allies in range 1 time, and dispels all debuffs from them, which is, the debuff there is nice. 25 seconds after the heal, each basic attack turns into a healing ball that can bounce 4 times. So she's a good healer, and she also debuffs. So it's pretty nice. And she has a normal healing range. I think that I won't. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I don't grab any of these guys, and I go with the previous theory of just trying to keep Arrogance alive on the left with the healer, Camille, and then keeping the rest of the group as much as possible alive on the right, using the other trash healer that I have. Where's my trash healer? Oh wait, we're only on the hard one. On the hard one, it's a whole different animal. There's no need to. I don't think there's any need to mess around on that. I'm not sure. Actually, maybe it was the hard one. I'm wrong. Sorry, it's the normal one we don't have to mess around on. We do have to mess around on this one. This one, I believe, will just smash our faces pretty hard. I'm not sure about the nightmare, how bad off that's going to go. But let's go ahead and playtest against this. See if I can remember even how to put these out reasonably. I think we probably start with Arrogance, obviously, and then what? And then we go to Phelan. Well, let's just give it a playtest and see what happens. How's about? The way that I had it arranged at one point was pretty good, but alright, let's try to concentrate for a moment here. Alright, we've got Arrogance. He needs to go out right here. We've got Brienne. She can go here, I think. We have, let's see, Phelan. She can kind of go anywhere, but we need to take advantage of her range. This one can go here, because I think we need that healer to sit here, and the other healer over here. No, not here. We need her here, so we're only doing Arrogance. We need... I had tried putting Ain over there behind Arrogance, and I wanted that to work, but it just didn't. Because the healer couldn't keep up with both of them on this fight, basically. Now, this healer, who is an AoE healer, also does some buffing. She's not very good at the healing, and in all honesty, I think she's better at buffing than she is at the healing, to be honest. But that's okay. I'm not sure really that I even put it out in the right order, or if I should have put Baron out instead of somebody else. I could have put Baron out instead of Ain, for instance, since I can't really safely put Ain behind Arrogance. Arrogance doesn't get the inspiration, so I don't know that it's worthwhile even to have to put out Baron, and then Arrogance would get the inspiration. Let's look and see what's going on here. We've got Arrogance at the top, followed by Aim is third on the list. Cody says, LOL, just fucking can't get back to sleep. So I kept live. Guess I'll watch this until I fall back to sleep. Until I stop streaming. Well, we'll see. We'll see. I'm hoping to stop streaming at some point here. I after the dragon, but we'll see. I'm trying some playtests at the moment, and it's not going wonderfully, but then it's not going badly either because this drug is very nasty for my food, and just kind of trying to see if we can do any kind of decent amount to this guy. I do have it written down how I did yesterday somewhere. I'll just have to find my notes to compare whether this was better or worse. I want to say it was like 862 Dragon Blood for the best that I got yesterday. I think. So, whether it will be better than that today, I don't know. Should be able to because we have the artifacts unlocked and we have artifacts on everybody. They're not necessarily enhanced, but they do exist. Alright, I need to get Ain out there again. And I could trade out could trade out Baron for him. Might be the best idea. Who is this? We got Voltus there. Who's doing more DPS? Technically Voltus is doing more DPS. So let's trade out Baron for Ain. Wrath actually out DPS to Voltus as well. So let's pull Voltus back and trade Wrath out for him. Pretty decent in comparison to the thing on the Dragon. I can see that I'm at 845 right now, so I think that we're easily going to get better DPS this time around, and we've already surpassed the maximum that we got yesterday from this. So I think we can safely say that that the artifacts have made a big difference, or maybe my placement is slightly better. Maybe my placement focus is slightly better. I'm not really sure. Something is working better than it did yesterday. We've knocked out one of our guys here, but we can replace him immediately. Not there, though. Wrong spot. Right here. With Baron. Overall, I would say it's going okay. If we could get Autumn's healing up a little bit more, that would be very, very good. She just can't quite keep them alive. I do have that. Ouch, that hurt. I do have that new artifact on. We don't have time to get any of these guys back out, unfortunately. But anyway, just having that new artifact on that increases healing is probably helping a good deal with the survival of these guys. That was really good though. 1250 Dragon Blood. That's huge, comparatively to what I was doing yesterday, which it looks like was 862 according to this note. I'm going to write down 1250 as a comparison base for next, but I think that wasn't bad. Looking at the DPS, as always, arrogance is at top, followed by Anai. Then we've got Ain, and it's crazy because it's almost like arrogance is at the top, then Anai is half of his, then Ain is half of his. Then it stabilizes for just a second with Brienne, but then Phelan is half of hers. So it's just like it's insane the depreciation that goes on here. Um, Nuts. All right, so now you'll see that Arrogance took more damage than anybody by far, but he was in the whole time, and that's because Camille can actually keep a guy up. 200,000, 443 healing she did. So that was on herself and on Arrogance. And if you cut it down to where your healer is only killing one person, it's a single target healer, that can increase the survivability of both parties pretty well. So, all right, let's call that good. I don't like it. It's not bad. Complete that, and then I can use that to go against this guy and see. Okay, the question is really, do I do the auto fight here? I might. And how much damage can I do to Nightmare 1? I don't think that I can do enough to Nightmare 1 to actually make much difference. I'm assuming, okay, yesterday I was doing like 16%, we'll say 15% to make it easy, of the dragon's health, and that was at 862. We're doing a little bit better. Probably we could do like, I'm gonna say 25%. I bet. And that was on the hard. So I think I could put both of them into him and probably beat the hard dragon, which would give me 2 chests. I could do one on the hard and one on the nightmare, and also get 2 chests. One of the chests would be hard and one of them would be nightmare, I think. On the other hand, I could, if I attacked the hard dragon and was able to kill it in my 2 attacks, then I would still get 2 chests. They would be hard. And my teammates, my group mates would get a little bit more because I think they would get 2 chests for the hard mode and 1 for whichever other one they hit. Like, Crooks would get it for the easy and the hard. We'd get 1 chest for easy, 2 for hard, and then Buggajoy and then 25. 25 would get 2 for hard and 1 for nightmare, I think. So it's the thing is, I'm not 100% sure that I could kill it on hard mode. I certainly can't kill it on nightmare. It's too much. I guess what I'll do from now is I'll go auto fight this hard guy and see how much DPS or see how much percentage it actually does knock me down to in the real world. I'm assuming around 25%. I could be wrong. Let's find out. The autoplay fights go by pretty quickly. It's interesting to watch because when I'm sitting there thinking about it and trying to put things out, I can only see. I want to say I can only see part of the screen. That's not exactly right. I can only comprehend the parts of the screen that I'm engaging with during the fight. So I can actually kind of get a better feel for what's going on whenever I'm watching it like in triple time mode to some extent than when I'm doing it myself. And I don't know, it may have been better. It may have been better to try to keep Baron out, Baron, Wrath, and Arrogance out as much as possible together, even more as much as possible, um, just to give Arrogance that extra little boost of attack speed, pretty much. Um, Man, these meteorites are just killer, aren't they? And it's going to be a lot worse on the Nightmare fight. I don't even know if there's a chance of survival over there. I think the game plan against Nightmare would be keep Arrogance alive. That's the plan. Keep Arrogance alive. Maybe one healer on Arrogance, and then the crappy healer on the healer could stack them so that my healer tries to keep the healer alive to keep Arrogance alive because he is, he's the goat for sure of this team. Um, all right, so we ended up getting 1,240 instead we predicted 1,250. Let's look at the stats just for fun. All right, it is exactly as bad as it looks. Now you'll notice that Autumn actually did do 161,418 healing, as opposed to Camille's 200,443. So Camille did more, but Autumn didn't have a bad showing. It's just that it's hard for her to keep any particular person alive. Cody says hopefully you get Hollow when pulling in Christmas banners. That'd be cool. Cause yeah, I could definitely use a healer that's better than what I've got right now. I'm kind of gonna hold off on Lightlock at this point because yeah, I may get a better healer come along than him, and then I'll be able to keep some of my other people, especially for like the faction trials and stuff. All right, it's quick complete. It was at what 40%. Let's see what it goes to. So 40%, and it goes down to 17%. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. So we've got 33%. Um, no, 23% of his health from that. I was like, wait a minute, that's not right. All right. Yes, 23 of his percent of his health. And in fact, if only I could read it, says so right there. Personal contribution 22.96. Cool. Um, so now to kill the hard guy and make everybody's life better, or to kill Nightmare, or to hit Nightmare and fail to kill it. I think the net gain here is going to be to kill the hard guy. And we don't get the cool chest, but that's all right. Everybody else gets the cool chests. Let's do it. You know what? I'm just going to auto fight again and make it easier. Yeah, that's what I'm doing, Cody. The guild benefits more from killing hard. They're going to get extra chests from this. So let's do it. Realistically, I don't know. I, you know, if we're able to kill harder dragons as a guild, as a result of what I'm doing, then that's an improvement for everyone and will benefit more from that ultimately than if I were to try to get the chest from hard and the chest from nightmare. We'll just get the two chests from hard. They won't be as good. It doesn't matter. Other people will get more than that, and that'll be great. So there we go. Good news is that at this point, if I'm doing 23%, then I can do almost half of the hard dragons by myself. So that's great. It means we're getting a little bit better. The fact that we're now able to even be hitting Nightmare is a good thing. smashing and dragging face for another 30 seconds. Well, not really, because it's actually going to be like 10 seconds since it's triple times. I like how Baron almost dies there, and then he just barely makes it through. It's crazy. Oh, 1292 that time, so that's actually quite a bit more. But then it goes down to 25. Oh, that's the yeah, that's when you add it together. All right, cool how that works. All right, now hey, you know what? So Cody, you said your progression is actually pretty solid. Yeah, I think as a guild we're improving pretty well here. Um, you had mentioned I think that there's a way to be able to fight the dragons more often. You said it costs like 200 gems the first time and then like 400 gems the next time. Is that correct? And if so, I don't know that I necessarily want to do it right now, but where would I find that ability? It's 1:40 in the morning right now, by the way. Come over here and check on the mine and see how that's going. All right, we have 1,100 coins, 4 stamina, and 1,050 hero XP potions. I also probably need to pop over real quick. Oh, if you hit fight again, you can spend 200 gems. Okay, so it's not something that you go and have to buy in the store or something. It's actually just right there. Let me go look. I don't want to do it. I just want to look at it. So we click fight, and it does take us. How interesting. What if I come here and click fight? It takes us to this, as if we have another fight. So it says 02. So if I click start, this is purchase one Drake's Chasm Challenge chance with 200 diamonds. Cool. All right. Interesting. Very interesting. I'm not going to do it right now because I am saving up currently my diamonds as well as my summoning crystals because that just makes sense. So it's unfortunate because I think it would be a cool thing to do, and we might could actually do pretty well at that. But I'm gonna go back out of there and not do that. However, we do have an opportunity still to do another round of the zombie invasion. It ends in 17 minutes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to decide. Last time I tried something fun, and I think I may do it again in a different way. Last time I tried doing, I think I was doing like the rarest of each thing and then moving from left to right after that. So this time, I think I'll do whatever the choice is on the left, and we'll just go left to right on everything. That seems fun. We'll do it. It'll be fast, and we'll see what happens. Probably I'll die. Okay, probably I'll die by wave 20. That's my thought on it. But it'll be a fun experiment, or fun. What do you want to call it? We'll call it an experiment. Oh yeah, right. And if it's blue, we'll refresh. That's the other thing I want to do. So if the thing is blue, we'll refresh the screen. It'll be fun. Should be very fast. So right now we have 4 different things going on here, which is interesting. It's blue, so we'll refresh. And of course, we'll run out of refreshes pretty soon. Oh, there it is. All right. And there it is again. All right, so now we're out of refreshes. Cody says, yeah, I remember that. LOL, can't hurt to fix things up. Oh, yeah, sure, why not? Let's go. Fun times. It's uh, it's actually spreading fairly evenly at the moment. We have one in the fireball, we have two in blazing bolt, four in the physical, and I don't remember what the new that one is. Oh hey, we clicked that without even noticing it was a potion. And now I can't even tell you what we have. It's changed. It's so fast. So right now at this point, we've got this one here. This scatter shot is numero uno at level 4, but everything else is kind of catching up. It's pretty even spread, really, all things considered. The fireball just needs one more, and then it'll be, as even as it could be under the circumstances. But interesting. So in a moment, I'm going to check and see what our numbers are over here. All right. So scatter shot is number 1 right now at 38, I think, percent. Well, it was 38. Now it's down to 36. I guess we must have enhanced something else. All right. And then we've got, well, no, blazing bolt is just taking over. Things are changing, man. Things are changing in this world. You got blazing bolt and scatter shot and neck and neck. Let's see what happens now. Blizzard and Fireball are falling behind, but they're pretty much, it's kind of tied for first and tied for second. Well, tied for first, and I guess tied for third would be the way we would say that. It's going in an interesting manner. It's not looking good for Fireball donors, but it may make a resurgence before all is said and done. I don't know. It's at it's 11%. Let's see if it can get up to 15%. I don't know. We'll see. I'm doubting it because this wall is already starting to give. We are on wave 13. I had predicted probably not up to 20. Could be wrong. I'm gonna guess we're gonna die before wave 20. It's looking very very accurate of a prediction, but you never know. Maybe I'm gonna hit something that's gonna change the game. It's not changing quite yet. Even though I just got an awakened skill, nothing good has come of it. I think this is it, folks. It's coming down. We don't seem to have any way to do anything about this. Nope, there it is. The end of times. Only wave 16, so I was absolutely correct. Did not make it to wave 20. And it didn't take very long, 3 minutes and 52 seconds. I knew that would definitely go by quickly. Now, what that means is we come and we can claim these 10 auto fights from challenging one time daily during the event. My understanding is this event is going to start back up again in a few days, and I assume we'll have an all new fancy, leaderboard to work with. I don't know. Now let's check on this blacksmith or black market. Don't know why I want to call it a blacksmith. It's more of an association over here. Okay. Nothing I want to spend anything on, but I've got these free refreshes that I may as well use and see if I can find anything fun. Not gonna spend my diamonds on mythic extracts at the moment, for sure. But I'll refresh again and see what else we can see here. Alright, again, nothing that exciting. It's crazy that they want to charge 18,700 gold for 5 auto fight chances. It seems exorbitant. Let's refresh. No, still nothing. Nothing that I have any interest in. Now, you guys were telling me earlier that you are all about spending your hard-won gold to refresh these pages. I'll do it at least once. We'll see. I don't know if I want to do it more than that. Okay, alright. I'll try it again. It's only 500 for the next one. I was thinking it might have gone up after that, but it didn't. that was worth it because we get a rare summoning crystal guy right here. So let's grab that for sure. Then we can do it again. Refresh. Let's go. Alright. Because that's really nice. And we need those rare summoning crystals very badly. It's worth it right now for sure to trade the gold for that opportunity. But how long will it continue? I don't know. And I'm certainly not going to refresh with gems. You said there was a point at which it will get refreshing with gems. Well, I'm not going to do that. So, and I'm not going to spend any gems or any diamonds rather on huge stamina potions either. Just not happening. All right, so there's where it wants the diamonds, and we're not getting that. Cody says I do it mainly for the summon deals. For the summon deals, the gold's really nothing at the end of the day because it's so cheap to refresh. Yeah, I mean the gold is, it comes in pretty easy. I'm sure I'll have more trouble with it later on. We got 350 gold, 150 XP potions, and 1 stamina here waiting on this. But for now, yeah, I mean, I think that the summoning crystals right now are worth more than the gold is, so it makes sense to do that at the moment. We got Challenge Drake's Chasm 2 times, and so we're playing these. 20 guild coins, 20 guild activity, and 5,000 gold for that. Come back over here and make sure that I've claimed all of my daily stuff. Looks like I have. Weekly stuff I haven't, but when does the weekly stuff refresh? Do we know this answer? I certainly do not. It's too bad because, okay, it must be later. It must not be on Sunday because this shows that I only have 2 of 5 of them. And if it was later in the week, it would be more than that, right? So, let's see. I don't know. What, Wednesday, Thursday? I'm not sure. Don't know. Either way, we'll go back over here. Check out events, I think. And see about the scroll exploration. It says clearing the stages 20 times during the event. And it looks like we need 15 more to go in order to get these things. Now these things say that they are for all gear dungeon challenges. I don't think I know what a gear dungeon challenge is. It says they can be obtained in gear raid 1, 2, and 3. I know what gear raid 1, 2, and 3 are. I don't know if I've gotten them there. Maybe I have. It says that I own 40 of them. So theoretically, I could use... Well, I don't know. Never mind. Cody says weeklies refresh when you get them all done, so it wouldn't be exactly accurate to the week. Okay, I see. So they're not really weekly at all. Is the monthly the same way, or do you actually have a month? I assumed it was refreshing every week, so I was in no real hurry to mess with them. But if you can just do it and then it refreshes, that's a whole different animal, Enhanced 3-piece superior to level 8. So that's obviously talking about like actual gear and not artifacts. Leveling up heroes 30 times, star up 1 hero to 4 star, sign in for 5 days. Okay, so 5 days is the minimum amount of time that it could refresh. Because that's a limiting factor right there. An individual quest of the guild, rewards from Drake's Chasm 5 times, that's another one. So you have to do both of those, and you can only do those 2 once a day. So 5 days minimum. Interesting. And of course the monthly, it says sign in for 25 days. Obviously, you have to sign in 25 days for that to work. Okay, cool, cool. Let's go back. Um, Anything else that I need to do right at this very moment? I would like to clear some of those stages. It said I needed 15. We need to participate in artifact material raids to win trophies and do rewards. So why don't we kill two birds with one stone? Click go on this, and we could set this to auto fight. For how many times? I don't know. Looks like 3 times. Sure, let's do it. I know that I got through this pretty quickly on the artifact material raids. So it should be pretty fast to do those 3. Cody says if you do them weekly/daily, the rewards will eventually go up as well. Like right now, I get 45 gems for dailies instead of 30. That's very cool. Fortunately, this artifact raid thing at this stage that I'm at of it is extremely fast because, of course, you're trying to kill the guy as quickly as possible, and it's one of those deals where you kind of have to go fast or you're not going to make it past the level up. Because if he can heal faster than you or DPS and get to that point where he's able to throw more things into him and you're able to kill, then obviously that's not going to work out very well for you. I don't know what the next level looks like on here. I think I'll just kind of check it out in a minute. We got 4,500 coins, 2,940 XP potions, 16 mithril, 23 broken meteorites, 46 mystery of artifacts trophies, and 46 brave conquest points. So, what are those again? We got was brave conquest and mystery of artifacts. Interesting. Alright, let's look and see what... Oh, you know what I think it was? I think I was supposed to get that color for some quest or something, wasn't I? I don't know. Maybe something like that. I don't remember what the deal is. Or maybe I was just supposed to fight through stage 6 for some update. I'm not sure. What's the situation here? Map info. Map looks the same. Lord of the Grand Necropolis looks the same. Bone Collector and Tyrant of Terror. So it's like the same map, same everything, just probably harder. So what were those 2 things? Let's see if we can find them on events. It was Brave Conquest, that was one, and that's going to end in 2 minutes. Nothing I can do to get that to the next level before it does, unfortunately. Would be cool, but no bueno, can't do it. How many do we get per thing? Yeah, no, won't work. Nothing I can do. Alright, too bad. The other one was it Corridor of Hoard? No, don't think that was it. Great Conquest, and maybe it was Corridor of Glory. Nah, that doesn't make any sense. Level up, star up, promote heroes, or upgrade hero skills. Didn't do any of those things. What is, this is the arena one. Tales of the Smith is for enhancing gear pieces specifically. So again, not artifacts, just gear. I don't know if I have any artifacts to enhance. I can go, or non-artifacts to enhance rather. I can go to the storage and then I can sort by this, and there are some. So let's see. Let us enhance these items. Why not? We'll auto enhance those guys up. and we get a little credit in the Tales of the Smith event as well. Seems like a good time. Well, this isn't the most exciting enhancement of a weapon that I've seen. What's really interesting is that it says it's a weapon, but when you look at it, it's clearly a shield. I mean, one thing you can say for this enhancement session was that it was consistent. I mean, those HP bonus and defense bonus stats are almost, I mean, they're so close to the same, and the attack bonus just ekes out a tiny bit more. So they were in solidarity on that. There's that to be said. It's now 2 a.m. It means the day has reset here in Watcher of Realms. So all of the dings will begin to go off, and if you want to go and claim stuff from yesterday and things like that, your Drake's casting and things of that nature, it's ready for you right now. Also, actually, one thing of more note than that to me is that also means that your tickets for the harbor have also reset, and you can send out your ship to go harvest the things you need, which is good. It takes a while for that to happen. You can do that, then go to sleep. Done. Get ready for tomorrow. I doubt I'll be on too much tomorrow because tomorrow I've mentioned many times that I'm streaming right now, and often I'm streaming from my son's comics and cards shop, and tomorrow he's having like Santa Claus come to the shop and do a whole visit with Santa thing. I'll probably be helping with that for most of the day, but I'll hop on and watch him if I can. Let's say if I can. No promises. Alright, so we have enhanced those items, and most of the stuff I don't want to mess with, but once I thought of the harbor, I do want to go and look. We didn't get to go find anything good last time because we just aren't lucky like that, I think. So this time, we're going to go once more looking for the golden birch sap. Isn't that what we need? Let's make sure. Yes, it is the golden birch sap that we need. Alright, so we shall set sail, and hopefully we will get exactly what we need this time around. And let's look at this real quick, because apparently Hyperion found some auto fight chances, one of them while I was away. See guys, don't ever say Hyperion didn't bring you nothing, because there we have one auto fight chance. Alright, cool. Let's see what the deal is today. What's the faction of the moment? Not that. Oh, Nightmare. Well, that's a different story. I have some Nightmare. That's kind of my thing, You do the Nightmare. Cool. Let's have a look at it. I should go to bed and start, that process, but instead I'm going to look at this. What we have here, it appears, is 2 portals to protect. And they're going to be coming out with 2 portals. We've got a lot of grates, so we can't put any melee down on grates. We're very low on places, on platforms. I mean, I'm assuming we can only put them on the white ones, and that the gray ones are capped in some way. Not really clear on it. sometimes it's difficult to tell what the heck's going on in these maps. We've got skeleton fighters, fallen templars, and heavy skeleton fighters going to be attacking, which means that mages would be nice to have. I don't know that we have a lot of options on what we use. I think we have 3 members of Nightmare. But there's 4. Look at that. But they're very, very nice members of Nightmare. So, I mean, I'll take it. It's okay with me to only have 3. Um, Cody says, yep, claiming my dailies right now. Oh, yeah. Cody says sounds fun as regarding the Santa visit, I believe. Yeah, it should be fun. I know the guy who's going to be playing the Santa Claus, and yeah, it should be a good time. There's going to be like a little arts and crafts table for kids and stuff like that. So, just kind of, I'll probably be just kind of acting as sort of managerial role and trying to also keep an eye on everybody who's going to be in the store and things like that. The norm. But all right, let's see now. Let us try this round, stage, donut. Call it what you will. All right, that guy's going there first. With the setup that I have right now. Okay, it says when 2 or more monsters are on the same tile, they receive frenzy, greatly increasing their attack and attack speed. That's super cool. I don't think I get to have 2 or more guys on the same tile, but apparently they do. Cool for them. I see that their frenzy didn't do too much against Arrogance, surprisingly enough. Now, I better get Wrath out, or we're, kind of in a game over situation. I can stick him back here, and he's going to boost. They're going to boost each other's speed, I should say, just by existing in the same area. I suppose the next best thing I'm going to be able to do is put out there. Maybe not. Maybe I try to use this garbage mage here. Maybe he'll do something fun and entertaining. If so, I need to put him on this side. And what? Do I want to do this? Yeah, sure. I think maybe. Seems fair. Let's do it. All right. Then I can put out Baron and have him face down, obviously, toward the breast, in front of Wrath. That sounds reasonable. I only have these very few guys, but they're pretty good guys. I've got one. I mean, Wrath's a lord, so that's pretty decent. I'm gonna wait on that because there's no sense in wasting a perfectly viable, but probably not especially good, spell. Empowered by the Shadow Dragon attacks 1 target's in range, dealing 190% damage every 2 seconds for 16 seconds. So it's like a single target thing. Let's see if we can get that skeleton out of the way, and then that way I can be sure to target him. Alright, I think we can go ahead and speed this up at this point. Baron is taking a little bit of a beating. It's not too bad yet. Give him a shield. I don't know why. Could have just exploded, but I don't think it'll matter too much when you get it. Alright, so clearing the stage with no hero killed is important to this particular stage. We got 8 of these agility insignia ones, and we've got 120 hero XP potions. So, let's see, just out of curiosity what the stats look like. Oh yes, Arrogance did all the damage. Actually, shockingly, this mage did okay on damage, all things considered. He's only level 30. Maybe I want to go and have a look at him. Maybe I need to level him up a little. Who knows? Let's go to the Pantheon, upgrade whatever this is. So we get attack bonus upgrade. That's good. And my Hyperion level is level 65 now, which seems significant. Let's get out of all that so we can go look at the garbage mage. Apparently we have no choice but to get this daily sign-in credit, and that is 50 rare skill dust. Very helpful because I need 50 rare skill dust. Creative promotional video. Well, that's all fine and well. Time limited raid up for Legendary Heroes Born and Astral. We saw that yesterday. Summoning raid up for them. Still going on. The idle rewards guy started, and we can go back to the black market and check that out. Nothing of note. So off of there. Now, let's see. 5 shelter insignias, it says. 0 of 5. From faction trial. For some reason, I was thinking we needed a lot more than 5. So maybe if we can do a level of that, it'll help. But first, go back to what we were initially doing, which was to try to see about this mage here. He's, he is what he is. But he's got a little bit of DPS in him. And so maybe we give it a go. Is there anybody else we would need to do this for? Not really. I mean, I could use some of these trash guys here for that matter. There's really no need. It doesn't matter too much. I feel like it doesn't. Do that one and call it a day. Easy. Level this guy up. Why not? And then we could upgrade him a little bit. And why not? Max level. Let's go. Finally had enough to do it. I might should have done it slower because I just got some things and I forgot there's these daily missions. Oh man, that's okay. Well, I'm not gonna do any promoting of them. It's not go crazy. But let's go check out that quest stuff. Level up heroes 3 times. Yeah, we did that. So we get a stamina potion sample. Obtain a daily chest from Hyperion. We actually did that too. 2,000 gold for that. Signed in today? Sure enough. Got 5,000 gold there. Pure faction trial on any difficulty level 1 time. Shockingly, we did it. 10,000 gold. Weekly thing, enhanced 3 pieces of gear to level 8. Sure, why not? Random trial keystone level 1 to 2. Whatever that means. Level up heroes 30 times. Sure, we got that just now, I guess. Finished that off. 3-star psychic power by 1. And star up 1 hero to 4-star. Cool, we got 5-star psychic power shards. 2 of them. Nice. Alright, get out of there. How about I have a look at the faction trial situation once more. We leveled up the guy. Could potentially do slightly better with him now that he's 10 levels higher. It feels like that could make a difference in this nightmare trial. And maybe we can get through another level of it. Let's see. Let's find out. Maybe. Our VP is doing just fine compared to what they think the suggested is. And so much of that has to do with Arrogance being in. Alright, so we're going around that way first, and that's where we're going to stick Arrogance. It's a slow go. We're in there. Alright, now they're gonna, I'm sure, go the other way. And we'll have time just to get Wrath out. Followed by Baron. Or possibly followed by the Mage. I'm not really sure. Obviously, it's the Wrath side of things that needs the assistance as far as DPS goes. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. We'll put him here, and we'll go this way, just like we did last time. Then I may as well go ahead and double time this a bit to, you know, move things in that kind of direction. And we can put Baron out right there. And very soon, this mage, yeah, oh, silly me. That was not the moment at which to do that, but that's okay. It still works. Could have done a lot better there with that one. But ultimately, I guess it's not much difference. A little bit of difference. Oh. What exactly does he do? Attacks one target's in range, dealing 190% damage every 2 seconds for 16 seconds. Yeah, it could have helped a little, but it essentially would have just made it go faster. So it wasn't the worst mistake I've ever made. In fact, maybe not the worst mistake I've made today. Did better that time. Now, for curiosity's sake, let's have a look and see exactly how the stats came out for that. Alright, alright. Yeah, the guy, he did a lot better. Even though the fight was probably harder, comparatively to Arrogance, he did better. Cool. Not bad, not bad. Wrath did not do so well, and actually did less than, for some reason, I keep wanting to call Baron Rocket Man. It makes me think of thrusters, right? Out the back of a rocket. His head is a thruster. Alright, so, Baron. Baron was in front of him, so I'm sure that was what went on there. So we have 12 of these agility insignia ones and 120 XP potions. Let's complete this, and we can pop over and go to the Pantheon and level up some of this stuff. Alright? And then we'll go back via this go button where we're at and click go here. And for this one, we have to deploy 2 fighters. We may have had to do it for the other ones as well. It's okay if people die, apparently. What does the map look like? The map looks about the same. If there's any differences, I don't see them right now. Cody says Arrogance is definitely nice to have for number of faction stages. Yeah, absolutely. Very, very convenient. Let's go ahead and fight. Start. And I may change it up a little bit just to kind of hopefully increase the DPS a little bit. I'm not sure. I don't know if it'll help or not, but maybe it will. Put Arrogance down over here. We're kind of doing the same theory again. Arrogance, then Wrath, then probably the Mage after that. And I think I might put Baron on one side and Wrath on the other of the incoming team. I wonder if I put him here to block, and then I put Wrath on the side just to add DPS. That would be a good idea or not? think it's kind of a possibility that it may be a good idea. The other possibility is that he'll die, and it's a terrible, terrible plan. I'm gonna wait for him to die real quick, I think, so that I can add him up there. Move you out of it for a second here. Yes, now. No. Yes, now. Okay. There we go. Well, that was fun. It was a good experiment filled with learning and pleasure. All right. Now, I wonder if Wrath can hold up for a second against these guys. And we're to find out. And in the meanwhile, we'll throw old Sorzus out. Sorzus the Impenetrable is what I'm gonna call him. That's by these guys. I have no ability to deal with them. This time, I foolishly did not direct his ire toward the bad guys, and he have suffered the consequences. So, losing, and partially because I'm a fool who went straight down instead of to the side. I've actually done multiple foolish things this round, but that's okay, because we're trying things out. Let's see, we're at 16 of 21. I think it's possible we may not lose this round, but then again, we won't get 3 stars on it either. It's kind of a sad day. I could perhaps restart it. Could restart. Let's do that. Let's restart and do this better. Alright, so working on the same concept of arrogance first. It's an easy concept. It's you might even say it was obvious, but that's where we're starting. And then I suppose I'm gonna go back to the previous system of Wrath next. And then probably stores us facing the correct way, which is to the right. After that, move this forward a little bit faster. And slow it down, throw sources out, and then face the correct direction. Good job, me. Then we'll speed it up a bit. We'll wait on the next deployment and or ultimate trigger. Next deployment is here. Sure, why not? Go ahead and start that, finish him off, and then get the next one coming in a little bit faster. Let's go ahead and double time it a bit. Wow, there went Arrogance. Or no, Rocket Man. Gonna get there eventually. His name is Baron. There went Baron. Alright, Wrath is still blowing and going. Man, this when they say heavy armor on this guy, they mean it. That was a close one. Almost got Baron. Or Arrogance. The other guy. Wrath. That's the one. Alright, we got 14 agility insignia ones and 120 XP potions. So, looking at this, Sorges did pretty well. He did almost a fourth. Well, no, he did over a fourth of what Arrogance did. It's not terrible. He did a little bit more than Wrath did. That's a little embarrassing, but oh well, here we are. And of course, Varen, he just sort of, he doesn't live very well, and he also doesn't do much in the way of DPS. It's just underwhelming. All right. Cody says close but easy win. Oh no, easy is a phrase to use or a word to use. I'm not sure that it's the word that is applicable. It happened. The one occurred. The win occurred as well. Man, brains are hard to come by these days. Alright, we're gonna upgrade and then upgrade again. Then we're out of the ability to upgrade right now, so we click go. We did get some pretty good bonuses to attack speed and attack bonus, which, you know, helps with our survivability overall. But one thing I'm noticing is, on the left-hand side, it shows 11, and I think it's 11 diamonds. 11 of the stars, and then 9 over here, so I guess that's how many I've earned thus far in each place. And if I go over that way, the Watchers is the one I have the most in. And I think that's also the one that I have the most guys in. Kind of makes sense. Alright, let's see what this guide looks like. We got a map that has changed significantly. Is that better or worse for what we have? I mean, it's not good. This is not a good scenario, right? I don't like it. I guess it is what it is. Alright, so give it a go. We've got Skeleton Fighters, Fallen Templars, Heavy Skeleton Fighters, Addict Summoners, and Ghoulhounds. Those are fast guys. It's not great. Alright, well, let's give it a go. We have 4 people. 2 spots to cover. Apparently our DP is just fine for it. Just a little bit over what's needed, so surely this will go well, right? Clear the stage with no hero killed. That seems kind of like maybe? We'll see. See how it goes. So that guy first. Okay, so this is where Arrogance goes. At the moment. Stick him here, face him up to take advantage as much as possible of his range. Now, you gotta deal with this other side over here. It's not beautiful. The side I'm most worried about is the side that's going to have 3 people on it. The one that has 1 person, that one, it's okay. 3-person side, however, terrible. Alright, so we have a guy summoning things over there. And I could put a mage over there to try to do something about it. I don't know, really, if that's the best bet or not. What if I put Baron here? All bad. That's all I know. It's all bad. Put Wrath here. And that'll speed up everybody a little bit. And then what? I don't know. Do I worry about the summoning guy or not? I think currently I don't worry about him. I just let him do his thing. And then I come over here, and where's the best place for me to put this guy to succeed in this round? Not really sure, but I think I'll stick him here and go this way. It's not great, but it will hit people coming from either portal. And of course, they all get that speed boost, which is nice. My goodness. the DPS that these guys are outputting on my poor little dudes. Crazy. Doesn't look good for Baron. He's down. Now we're on Wrath. Can Wrath survive for a whole minute? Don't know. We'll see. So this guy, oh, that's not good. Can't make it a minute, I don't think. Too long. That is unfortunate. Yeah, unfortunately, just don't have the DPS. So one soul shard down, and we're only not even halfway through. We've got some pretty fast dudes coming through. Nothing to do about it. Well, no good. No good at all. Alright. Is there any other option? Like looking at this, I could put the mage up in a different location. Would that actually be beneficial though? I don't really know that it would. So unless we can pump somebody's stats up a bit, I don't think it'll go anywhere. You know, it occurs to me, I wonder if I have artifacts on all of my guys. Let's go ahead and complete this and then go back and find out, do I have artifacts on the dudes? Oh, hey, look, stop. We can claim things. We got one epic skill crystal, 50 stamina, and one rare summoning crystal. Cool. Alright, let's hop over here. And then sort by faction. Look for the nightmare stuff. Let's see if there's actually anything that I can do about this situation. Nothing there. Try again. Nightmare. Alright. I know his gear and stuff are good, so no need to worry too much about that. We've got Wrath. We've got some skills that could be increased. What's this? What does it take? It takes 10 of the dust. We just don't have a lot to spare. Better not. Does he have an artifact on? He does. That's great. It's great for him. Baron also has an artifact. And... Nah. I think not. Alright. Baron is... I know he needs his promotions and all that stuff, but... I don't know. Just not sure about him, you know? Overall, not sure about him. Maybe he's going to be phenomenal later. Right now, he is not phenomenal. He's less than phenomenal, I would say. Star up him. No bueno. Nothing there. How's about promotion? Alright, I could promote him, and that might help. It would give him some more HP, attack, defense, and magic resistance. I'm not going to use anything too fancy on him, but I could promote him the one time, or well, maybe even, no, for now, just the one time, I think. Anybody else, out of curiosity, that might need this stuff? Maureen could, but she's pretty garbage, and I'm not too concerned about her right now, so sure, let's promote him, why not? Now he's fancy, 4-star, like everybody else. He's no excuses, Sorzus, you're big boy now. Alright, we've got her, could promote her. We're getting some kind of benefit from that, I think, in that Oracle's trial or something somewhere. Okay, that one's artifact material raid. This one's summoning heroes. This is not started yet. Just beating gear raid 1. The win trophy is continuing where it's not there yet. So artifact material raid is actually the only one that has an Oracle's trial event at the moment for it. We've got this. We've got Grave Conquest. It starts in 23 hours. So in one day, that one starts. Tales of the Smith, that's still going. We'll get our 20 diamonds from that. Scroll exploration, I forgot. Oh yes, I had actually forgotten all about scroll exploration. I need to do 9 things, and then I will have that. Actually, I've got this as well. I can claim 6,000 gold, 2 random green guys, and 2 random gray guys. Cody says promote Bear, and he's missing so much stuff because he's not promoted. I mean, maybe he is. It drives me crazy. The guy just dies so easily. Let's see. All right, what will he get from being promoted? Let's check him out. Um, Promotion. So if we promoted him, okay. So he's where? He's here right now. Where is he at? I don't know. Is it 1 star? So right. If we promote him once, he gets his attributes enhanced. If we promote him again, he gets his attributes enhanced. 4th time, still just like that. So actually, like what unlocks though? I mean, his skills are all unlocked. He doesn't have any talents. Um, what's he gonna get other than some stat boosts? You know, I don't know. He dies because of that lion. That lion. I don't know the lion. It just dies. Man, he dies. Nobody's business. He gets the majority of his HP from promotions. I guess. I guess he does. He certainly doesn't seem to get it from leveling up or anything like that. He's just so humble. Um, let's see. He has. Let's look at him just to see what's up. All right. He has 9,886 of his hit points is from the right. Let's see. I think we can click here and find out. So his gear is giving him most of his current hit points. His hit points otherwise are 8,179. His attack, not good. His defense, 560 of it is from gear. The rest is about 1,000. I don't know. His redeployment time is 60 seconds and constantly needs to be redeployed. He can block 3 guys and cost 18. Alright. I could go find the parts he needs for his promotion. I need to go do some raids anyway. I think there were like 9 more of them that I needed. Is that right? Let's go check before I do that. I think I needed 9 more for that event. Full exploration. Yes, 9 more stages. All right. So okay. I think that means I have to do that. All right, Baron, promotion, get materials, go raid, and then I suppose this is our best one for those materials. Yeah, it looks like it. Okay. So I don't know how many of them I needed. Let's do auto fight, and how many times can we do it? I can do it 6 times. I don't know that I need 6 times. Let's do it 2 times and see if that's sufficient. And I'll be right back, so I'm gonna grab something to eat real quick. code has been achieved. Um, Now we got 800 coins, 1720 XP potions, and 8 of these insignia of endurance 2s. Cody says, um, let's see, he says, trust me, Dill and I wouldn't tell you a champ is good / needs to be leveled if it didn't need to be. Oh, I know. I'm not trying to backset game, just literally, he's needed for some of the mid to end game stages. I understand. I really do. It's just, he's just so painful. He just dies so much. So it's just better to jump on leveling him now. I get you. Really, I do. It's just a tough go of it. Alright, let's click OK here. And complete that. And then, let's see. I think we'll go back this direction. I feel like I had been going to do something and then I forgot what it was. It's my life, you know? Ah, good. I need 4 more. So that wasn't quite enough to be able to level them with. It's alright. We'll give her another round. No problem. Auto fight. Probably one more time would be fine. Not necessarily, but maybe. There's a chance. Actually notice what stage it was whenever I left the video. I hope this is the right one. Cody says I need to do some autos myself, to be honest. Yeah, it's a thing, you know? They go significantly faster. And then when you do it, yourself. So there is much good incentive. Alright, so we leveled up to 34. Got 50 diamonds and increased the maximum stamina by 3, which is cool. All good things. We got 860 XP potions, 400 dragon tokens, gold coins, and 8 more of these insignia of endurance 2s, which is more than enough than we need. Cody says, once you get background fights, though, it's really nice. Yeah, I'm sure it would be. Hopefully it will be. Someday in the future, when we get background fights. Alright, so let's promote Derek. Now he's I don't know. Hopefully that'll help him a little bit. Oh man, we've still got a ways to go on those insignia of endurance 2s. Alright, fine, do that way. Let's see, how many more did I need though? Alright, I need 21 of them. Let's go get materials. Alright. Go raid. And we can get at most 9 of them at a whack, at least 3 of them. So we need well, let's do 5 times if we can. I don't know if we have enough. We do. Yeah, we have enough stamina. Okay, good. Alright, so we'll do this 5 times, and that ought to, there's a good chance that'll be the times. And I suppose I'll go get some coffee. I'll be right back again. sad to report that out of coffee. It's a shame. Truly a shame. We are on 2 of 5. Really? Is that right? I guess that makes sense. 3 of them is the lowest amount that we can get per 5. RIP, no coffee, correct. It's a sad day. Just, have to deal with having Dr. Pepper for the moment. Not quite the same. We'll be alright. Get through these hard times. So now we're at 6. So far, we've gotten the bare minimum of the amount we could get, which isn't as surprising as you might think it would be. I'm used to getting by on the bare minimum. Twiddling my thumbs watching the auto battle here. That's the current status. I'm glad that I at least had bottlenecked this this fight, and it goes very, very quickly. It's almost 3 in the morning, however, so I think after I finish this, I'll have finished the scroll something. Scroll, I want to say scroll deployment, but surely that's not it. Scroll something for the event. Cody says, and once you get a defender artifact, Baron will be better as well. Yeah, I mean, possibly so. I mean, I'm sure a defender artifact could certainly help the situation. Exploration, scroll exploration makes so much more sense than whatever it was I just said. I'm sure. I don't. I've already forgotten what I said. But I know that it seemed wrong. So, exploration seems better. Cody says happens at these hours. Yeah. For me, it just happens all the time. It's one of those deals I walk into a room, I have no idea why I'm there. What was I going there for? Who knows? But as soon as I walk out of the room, I may remember it. And, it's just one of those deals. It's my life, One of these days I'll get Alzheimer's and no one will notice. It's the way of it. This is fight number 5 out of 5. So we finished that off. Let's see, did we get the 21 that we needed for this? No, we got 19. Well, all right. That's one higher than the lowest I believe that we could have gotten. So that's phenomenal. All right. We'll complete that and try again. All right. We'll do the auto fight one time. Maybe that'll give us the 3 that we still need. To be fair, we only need 2 now, so it can't jip us this time. Cody says LOL, RNG said not today. That's right. You know what? It's most days, I'm afraid to tell you. as mentioned, these fights are very quick, so it'll be alright. It could be quicker, but I'll take it. It doesn't take very long to get through here. Alright, we got 860 XP potions, 400 coins, and 4 insignia of endurance dues. Excellent. That's more than enough. Alright, go back out of here, go back out of there, go back over there. And finally, here we are to Baron, our hero. And we shall promote him to 3-star. It's not a 3-star general, folks. A 3-star second in command, perhaps. I don't know. He's certainly not the lord of the land, that's for certain. But he does have a fiery head, so that's gotta count for something. Now, I'm not going to try to promote him up again right now. I'm going to instead come over here to the events tab, check on the scroll exploration, and click off this to claim our master keys, 10 of them. Cody says I'm doing all those myself right now, so you're good. Alright, excellent. We currently do them. Now, spent 50,000 gold during the event. Well, that is easily done, friends. Easily done. All I actually have to do is go enhance a few pieces, and boom, spent 50 gold. That's the way this goes. But, do I want to? That's the question. I could come check out this enhancing of the artifacts. It doesn't seem to cost any coins. It just costs meteorites or something. Are those meteorites? I don't know. Let's check. Mithril. It costs mithril. Mithril is fancier than gold, as a matter of fact. And it's in much less supply. So, fancier, less supply, all that. Let's see. Do we have anything fun in the store? Kind of doubting it. Yeah, there wasn't anything when I looked earlier, and it hasn't refreshed because it's not quite 3 in the morning. It's very close, not quite there. Alright, I shall not go and do that right now. Let's go ahead over here and see what we've got. We've got 1,950 gold, 1,350 XP potions, and 6 stamina right there. Grab those. Get out of there. Then, anything else of note? Not really. Nothing mind-boggling. We got the gold dragon pass over here. Let's check the daily quests. Log into the game and claim 200 gold dragon tokens. Level up to 24 in the processes. Spend 50 stamina today and claim another 200 gold dragon tokens. And clear the stage 5 times a day for another 200 dragon tokens. Cody says you can also refresh those challenges for gold if it's one you don't think's worth the stamina. Refresh challenges. Oh really? So is it on the you talked about on the scroll exploration page? I'll go look at that in a second. So if the challenges can ask to get like 35 pieces of gear, so that's right. Let's first of all come over here and click this treasure chest. Insignia 3, choice bundle 1. Oh crap. I've got a bunch of those things right there. I forgot that they existed because I have them in my storage. And anything in my storage, it basically doesn't exist to me. But I do have a bunch of things in here. And some of them are these things. Nope. These things? Nope. There's another thing. There they are. These are the ones. I have these things. Insignia 3 choice bundle and Insignia 3 choice bundle 2. both of those things. Um, Internet's being wonky. I understand wonky internet very well. Familiar with it. Okay, so I could have just done this and saved myself some time and trouble. Oh goodness. Life is hard when you're me. Um, what else happened here? Nothing exciting. I think good to go. So what's in here? Raids. We got defection trial. I don't even know what a resource raid. Okay, that's gold and XP. Okay, I see. Okay, beginning to understand things a little bit. Problem is that I'm going to forget um, about this quest by the morning. For scroll exploration. 50,000 gold. Oh, I see. There is a little refresh button up there. There sure is. I didn't notice that, Cody. Good job. You, you have eyes that see things. I apparently do not. Alright, what else do we have here? We have some other things going on. I don't need to be summoning heroes at the moment. Could be enhancing some gear. Level up, star up, promote heroes, or upgrade hero skills to win trophies and redeem rewards. I would need a good bit more. But the thing is, I would like that summoning, these two summoning crystals. It's pretty nice. I don't know that I care greatly about the rest of the things. 3,400 for that seems reasonable. Level up, star up, promote, or upgrade heroes and skills. I wonder if there's anything exciting that I want to do over here. I could deal with her. I don't know. Doesn't look like I have anything really to do that with. I think her gear is probably about... Okay, so it recommends replacing her gear. And her attack speed would go down. But her attack would go up. So her attack speed would go down 30. Her attack would go up 300. And maybe more importantly, her critical damage would go up 18.5. Now, something caps, and I think it's the crit rate that caps at 150. I think so. Could be wrong. I know that there's something that caps at 150. I saw it somewhere near the beginning of this game. I'm not sure where. This looks like overall a good exchange to make, so I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Oh, I got some upgrades or some quest completions for that too. That's not bad. Let's see. Can't do any skills. I could awaken her, but it would cost me one of those weird awakening material tokens. And I don't know that it's worth it for her. I don't know. Maybe it is. Doesn't feel like it. Nothing more to do there. And I'm pretty sure his gear is good as is. Let's see what she's got going on. It's going to be the same situation with that. We can track her gear. No, still good. Random upgrade. No, can't get that. And awakener. None of the things. All of the things are bad. Now I could enhance the artifact, but I don't think I'm getting anything for enhancing artifacts right now. Crit rate caps at 100%. Okay, I thought something capped at 150 for some reason. I mean, crit rate capping at 100%, that makes sense because, you know, if you're critting all the time, you're critting all the time. Cody says I'd use those on Wrath. We want him awakened. Okay, with the little tokens. the tokens that stand in for other guys. You know what I'm saying here, right? Well, let's see. We'll go back over to here and we'll go over to Ralph and then I'll have a bit. All right. So the awakening in this case, triggering Soul Basher guarantees a critical hit. That's nice. That's if he's awakened once, and I can use it on that. It's interesting. So he's purple. I mean, Wrath makes some sense. Okay, I'll think about this for a second. Do I want to use them? Epic Soulstones, he says. That's what they're called? Okay, cool. Let's see. It doesn't really tell you what they're called, does it? It just has a picture. It feels like it's a good idea. Triggering the Soul Basher guarantees a critical hit. Feels like that's a good idea to get that skill to trigger a critical hit. I know he does good damage and he does healing at some point, and that's probably opened up with Awakening. Let me just look and see what else. Okay, crit damage plus 15%. Oh no, I need this. Awakened 3 inflicts burning on targets that take AoE damage from heavy blow. That's going to increase the damage of an eye. So then I would have Arrogance, Wrath, and an eye all doing the burning damage, and an eye triggering off of the burning damage. That's super cool. Alright. Then penetration plus 5. When heavy blow is triggered, the hero restores HP equal to 30% of the total damage dealt. I knew there was a time at which he would heal himself. So that's all about. Cool. Now it is Soul Basher that causes that? Or is it Heavy Blow? Heavy Blow is the ultimate. Soul Basher is the crit hit. And so Heavy Blow is the ultimate. That is neat. I think it is perhaps the way to go. Cody says Wrath is used for a while until we get another Nightmare load anyway. But that's easier said than done. Yeah, I'm sure that's true. Yeah, alright. I think that's fair. So a fair assessment of the situation. Let's awaken him. For a purple, he's definitely one of the better ones that I've seen. Which doesn't mean a lot, but it is good. Critical damage plus 15%. I'm not sure about that one. Guarantees a crit hit, so it's going to be hitting for 15% more every time that Soul Basher goes off. Okay, I suppose. Can't argue with that too hard. His skills, let's see. I don't know. I still hesitate to use the dust on that right now. Maybe sometime. Maybe not yet. Alright, now. I think I probably better start getting ready for bed. It is 3 in the morning and I've got an early start. Probably be up in a few hours. So, I better call it and try to get some sleep tonight. It was a pleasure streaming with you all. I was glad to entertain you during your wakefulness, Cody. Hopefully you can get some more sleep tonight. But yeah, thank you for the advice. And guys, if you're not following me yet, be sure to follow me and turn on notifications so that you can see when I go live. Hopefully I will see you all tomorrow. If not, then have a good time until then. Hopefully everything goes well for you. Good night, guys.